What we're actually doing here is we're basically doing a quality control inspection, going through a specific unit. This specific unit we're actually going in because we got like a bad review about a week ago, so it was already on the list for us to actually go in and inspect the unit. The great thing about this too is, since we were already going to inspect the unit, usually I have a quality control rep go in, but since we had a new quality control rep starting, I went in and inspected it myself and then took her around to actually train her inside the unit. Okay, so I'm ready to text it to you. So this is, we're gonna be doing, remember on the side of the house, let me put the side of the house. I'm gonna have them to replace, maybe I shouldn't put it in until the wood replace right there. But you know, right in the front of the house, it's gonna be the knockout roses that sit right there near the mailbox. So that whole thing is black mulch. By that big tree in front of my door, that whole thing. And then where that tree is, so there's only one tree to the left-hand side, and that's what I'm nervous about, because that whole thing has I was trying to see, I do black mulch or should I do straws, whatever them pine straws is. It's probably gonna be cheaper to do pine straw, huh? Pine straw. Okay, so right there, so black mulch in the front, pine straw by the tree, front of house. And then here, those same plants in the front, we'll probably put, I think you may can get 4. Like maybe one here, those ones that's on front of my porch, maybe one here, one here. One here, one here. You're probably gonna have to find, I think I have one, but something to you don't have no weed thing, because on the porch, that's the only thing, those pot holders have old stuff in it, so you just have to pull the weeds out. Some of them, believe it or not, have actual plants already in there. They just haven't bloomed, but they just have the weeds around it. So you could just pull if it already has a plant, an actual plant, you could pull leave that with the plant and just pull the weeds. So yeah, then we could put 2 there and 3 here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me see. Daryl, what we have him do is come in and he do the different things at the different units for us. Like if we need locks to be changed, TVs to be hung, he does all of that. So right now what we're trying to have him to do, because this unit, the lock has kept jamming for probably like the last 2 check-ins. So just bringing him up to speed with how this lock may need to be. It's just not locking. I'm gonna have to buy another one, because over there you guys just hold it and it locks, right? So this lock is acting up. Stuff like this is gonna be bought through Amazon. We typically use the August app. This unit is so close to our office. It's the only reason why we're not using, because these will be 30 bucks versus the ones gonna be used for the August app. They're $150 for each one of them. Since we have cameras at this unit, we can see everybody who's coming in and out, so we can use this lock here. No, this one's not working. Hold on. Okay, let's doing that. Stop. Okay. Okay.
That's what locks it when you do that. When you hold this, that's what's gonna send it out to lock it.
And how do you lock? How do you?
Oh, I know what it did. Hold on.
What?
Hold on. Now that is interesting.
That's what I said. I'm gonna have to get a whole new one. I'm gonna try
that. That is interesting.
Okay, so let me see. Oh.
Yeah, just give it a second to go ahead and 2, 3. That's it.
Okay, Alexa, and I wanted to show you some stuff just in case I ever send you to a house to know what the same thing the quality control person looks for. Like today we have a check-in. So this is an example, because everything is basically the same in every unit. So the cleaners left this open, but it typically would be in there like that, and it's like the shower, you know. So this is still right here. So basically how you see this in here, you want to make sure everything's facing the same way. Another thing that you want to make sure you remove any tags if you can't get it in. So you see how if this corner and this corner, just if you see if it's not already done. See, now let's look at this. Like, you see how this is? It's all looking kind of crazy. And then they look completely different than what we just came.
Yeah.
Even completely, you know, like folding just the littlest stuff. And then you want to just take a picture of it so that when you send it back to the group, the person who is cleaning up, they'll see that you switched it over and how it looks, the actual house cleaners, and then they'll know what to do. You want to kind of just look at stuff like this because they just cleaned this unit. I'm basically training her on how the bath towels and everything in each one of our units. What we try to do is keep a consistent look across the board with each one of our units. Definitely when it comes to like leaving out towels, how many towels should be out, how many blankets that should be out. One of the biggest things, and I was trying to make sure that she didn't miss that a lot of people do, if you have a sofa bed, we needed to let her know that no matter what, always leave a blanket, a sheet, and a pillow and a pillowcase for the sofa bed. So then you'll have here, which if they have an extra bed, which you want to double check. So this is wrong here. So if they have an extra bed, it should only be 2 pillows, which means this one's left in here, but this one doesn't go in here. And then it looked like there's no sheet set. So we have to find a sheet set because they can't sleep without the sheet set. Yep. And so even with this one, it would just go like this. And they usually, if they put them on the bed, they're facing that way, whatever this is, and these are facing the back row. This one again. So then they're missing a pillow in here because this sleeps 2 people. So if this sleeps 2, this should have 2. These 2 towels, And you just want to make sure, even stuff down to the windows, because even though I told them to dust.
Did this have the thing like the...
Okay. This one doesn't, just that one, and they always forget it. So with the cleaning company, they have the sheets, she just forgot to put them out.
Oh, wow.
So it's not that they were not there. Right, so these are clean. Exactly. And so this pillow, I don't know why this pillow's in here, but this is the pillow that goes on this bed. See, and sometimes they just forget it. Sometimes it's just a headache because I come in here and it's just little stuff. So I typically don't come in here. It's usually gonna be the quality control, but now I'm coming in, it gives me a headache because you still gotta pay, and I do it a little bit different. A lot of people actually hire a housekeeper and pay them by the hour. I don't like to do that. I'd rather get multiple housekeepers because I don't want to deal with finding somebody and paying them and putting them on payroll. Let me just hire multiple companies, hire this company, and they take care of all of their housekeepers. I only give them about 2 units at the max. And if somebody calls off or anything like that, they typically got to worry about it because they have their own company. Now, people just write anything on these walls. Yeah, I'm going to actually show. People just write anything. And the first cleaners, this is a re-clean. So when they came the first time, the cleaners that they sent didn't clean up correctly. So this is when we walked in to do the other quality control person. She called me because it was just too dirty. If it's something that's real dirty where we have to get money back or the cleaners have to come, like you can't do, they need to come back out here and clean the whole thing up. This is how they left the beds. They didn't make the beds, they left them like this. Oh, this is the biggest thing. This is what a guest left.
Oh, the marker, the chalk marker you were telling us about.
It says same penis forever. But forget that the guest left it. The cleaners had came in and cleaned the unit and checked it off as clean. And when we came in, it was still, somebody was checking in and they forgot to wash this off the wall. So let's imagine if the guest had checked in.
So they thought that was,
that's why I said cleaners can make or break it. First of all, this shouldn't even been like this. The wall still had a negative remark on it because it's a chalkboard wall. When it's this bad like this, if it's just something that when the quality control come in and we can kind of like clean it up, then that's fine. But when it's stuff like this, then they have to come back out here and redo the whole cleaning thing because this is not gonna work. We also walking around Walmart. So I'm walking around Walmart, I know they mad. They stay mad. Every time they see me walk in the door, they mad because they know I'm about to take all their paper towels. I'm gonna be a little lax today, but I'm taking all of their paper towels. I come in and buy about 100 of the bulk. I come in with 3 buggies, you know, filming today, so I just got a couple. But we coming in and buying by the bulk, paper towels, buying by the bulk, laundry detergent pods. I don't learn laundry detergent pods is best for guests. So we're actually doing that, dishwashing liquid and all of that, grabbing a lot of this different stuff to replenish because it's coming around to the first of the month, which is when we go around and restock all of the units right around the first. And again, if necessary, around the 15th of each month. So we're not constantly doing it, and that we keep it on a routine that we know the 1st and the 15th of every month, everything got to be restocked. So we're trying to get all that done. He's just gonna grab the boxes. They finna be mad up there, y'all. They really gonna be mad. I don't know if they gonna do it. We just gonna see. We gonna see if they let me have all of these. Typical one that we use, which is this one right here, but we use it in this size. So I don't even see it. Simply Clean and Fresh. Yeah, you're just gonna have to take this one. Do 2 small ones. They be looking for me, don't they?
Yeah.
They like, well, everybody else gonna walk. Them gone. I went through those already.